Happy New Year! It's 2023, and if you have for your New Year's resolution to be more proactive towards environmental problems that everybody's worried about, come with me. I'm gonna show you 5 ways that you can make real positive impact in the environment. The first thing that you can do is to compost. Compost takes garbage that was going to be piled up in the landfill, causing pollution in the soil, in the water, liberates methane gas. It's really bad. But if you compost in your house, you offset all of that. There are many ways that you can compost. I have friends that compost in their apartments. You can do it in a small scale or in a big scale in your backyard. It's not difficult. Just make sure you do it correctly, because if you don't, you're actually gonna emit more carbon gas that you actually could offset in a zero net process. The second thing that you can do is to plant trees and shrubs. Trees and shrubs are permanent features in your landscape. They're gonna stay there for a while. That means that all the time that they are there for years, like hundreds of years sometimes, they're taking all that organic matter and trapping in their bodies, not liberating it to the atmosphere. Not to mention that they cool down temperatures, they serve as habitat for animals and microfauna that lives around you that we really depend on to coexist, and it makes oxygen that we kind of need. The third thing that you can do is to plant natives. Native plants support your local ecosystem. So the local birds and butterflies and other small mammals that lived around us before the colonizers came and destroyed everything. All the creatures and beings that live in the area, they evolved throughout thousands and thousands of years to eat those specific foods that are the native plants. With all the destruction that was caused, they don't have where to live. And we depend on them because they are the pollinators, they are the agents that actually support nature happening in this microclimate, in these micro systems that we are inserted. They support this chain. The fourth thing that you can do is rethink your lawn. Lawns are the most irrigated crop in the United States. That is crazy. It's such a waste of water, and clean water, which is a finite resource. You don't have to ditch your lawn altogether. I understand that there's a lot of people that are still attached to the clean fields that allows us to play, but it doesn't have to be such a large area. You can expand your garden bed a little bit. You can take part of the lawn that it's not being used, or you can even rethink the kind of lawn that you have. One thing that we've been talking about a lot is clover. Clover is a nice lawn substitution that it doesn't require as much water or amendments like fertilizers and things like that. And these things that we have to apply to the lawn every year because grass is not native. It's not adapted to live in this area. So it really needs this outside input to keep looking the way that everybody thinks it's supposed to look. So if you use a different species that really tolerates the local conditions a bit better, more sustainably, then it's such a huge change, and that's really, really positive. The fifth thing that you can do that is really good for the environment and for yourself is to grow your own food. When you grow your own food, you offset all the carbon emissions that were associated with going to the grocery and buying it, and the transportation, and the products that were used in the farms. You have control over all of that. And not only it's good exercise, it's good therapy. The study says that when you grow your own food, you actually do eat more fruits and vegetables than a person that actually buys the food in the grocery store. So that's a pretty good thing. Hey, and you're eating organic foods for a fraction of the price. It's such a win-win. The future is today. We are here to take action, to really make a change, and I genuinely believe that we can. We are a work of a community. Together we can really transform this doom feeling into hope. I believe that we can do it. So this is our first video. I really hope you liked it. Take it easy. Happy 2023. Every choice matters. Think about it. You are the hero we've been looking for. You can do it. I'm gonna ask you to like this video. I'm gonna ask you to subscribe. Morning Gardens is a regenerative landscaping company. We are creating many other videos like that. We really want to try and touch as many people as possible, and together we can make the difference that we want to see.